Good morning. So let's do some chair yoga today. We're going to emphasize some twisting and rotation. So please make sure that you stay within your comfortable range of movement. Press down into your feet. Feel your seat. Kind of broaden your base a little bit into your chair. Take a moment and just allow your breath to start to help you find a nice upright position. And I bring my hands back onto my thighs and my elbows, swing under my shoulders. And the breath pushes down into the chair in order to help me rise up a little taller. Take another deep breath here. Inhale, hold it. Maybe we move the shoulders slowly. And then we can exhale. And then let's do that again. Let's breathe in and hold it. And this time as you're holding it, move your shoulders just a little bit more. A little bit more. Now that we've kind of allowed the breath movement to happen, let's keep the jaw parallel to the floor. Gently look across the room, side to side. One more. Now let's plant the feet, take root into the seat, and let's see if we can do a little bit movement more with our arms. So I'm gonna inhale and just reach my arms forward. I'm gonna hold in, make a fist, two fists, kind of engage the fist. Exhale, relax it. Let's do that again. Inhale, reach the arms forward, make two fists, kind of squeeze the fists, press down into the floor, press down into your seat. And then exhale. We'll do it one more time. Reaching forward, making two fists, squeezing the fists, squeezing your body. And then just letting that tension go. We're returning or normalizing the breath. And gently we can move the head side to side. Letting go of any tension in the neck. Bringing the gaze forward again. Let's reach the arms forward. And this time you can take your right arm back. And just give a little stretch with the left arm to the front. And return it. Let's go the same way again. Reaching out and back. And returning it. Pressing down into your feet, into your seat. Reaching back. Maybe we even look forward this time. Reach that left arm forward. And then return it. And release your hands. And just notice if there's any difference between sides. We'll go the other way, reaching the arms forward, taking the left arm back. We could look at the right hand and reach the right hand forward, and then release it. And I like to inhale and exhale. But don't be shy about just breathing when you need to breathe. And release it. And letting the arms come down. We'll do a little bit more to kind of get the shoulders moving because they are against your ribs. They're not actually attached to your ribs. They move over the ribs, but bringing some movement into the shoulders often helps with some of that rib cage movement. So let's take the arms and give ourselves a big hug. And then we can lift the arms up and out. And then we can inhale and kind of push the shoulder blades apart. And up and out. And then crossing them. It's sort of like I'm taking off my winter sweater, right? Up and out. And then crossing the arms again. Feel the shoulders separate. And up and out. Let's do it one more time, letting the shoulders separate. And then up and out. And bringing the hands back to the thighs. Take a nice deep breath and let it go. So now I'm going to invite you to plant your feet just a little bit more, kind of press down into them. And we're going to start to come up and then slowly sit back down. And we'll reach forward, shift the weight forward, start to come up, and then slowly sitting back down. And again, reach forward, start to come forward, and then slowly back down. And again, slowly back. Let's come forward, see if you can hold it. Good. Bring your hands to your knees. Try to lift your chest a little bit. I'm gonna let my right arm reach up. My right hip gets a little higher than my left hip. And I could follow that hand or I could look down at my left hand. And then I'm gonna return my hand to my knee. Now my knees are bent again. My hips are charged, sort of in a spring or kind of reaching back position. I'm gonna go the other way. So now my right hip's gonna get a little higher than my left hip. And I could look down if I want to at my right hand. And then return it. And then let's keep the knees bent and just gently fold. And then lift up again. Let's do it again. So my legs are still charged. I'm keeping my knees bent. I'm sitting halfway down into the seat. And I'm going to take my right arm up. And I could look down to the left. And then I'm going to release it. And both knees are bent again. And then I'm going to take my left arm up and I'm going to look down to the right. And then I'm going to bend the knee. And I'm going to forward fold again. With my knees bent, I'm just going to fold over my thighs. Let the head dangle maybe for a moment. And then pressing yourself up. And let's come all the way up to standing. So now we're going to do a little bit more twisting. So I'm going to turn my chair. And I'm going to bring my chair so that I'm facing the seat. Okay? So I'm going to face towards the seat. I'm going to take my legs a little bit wider. All right, and I'm going to allow my arms to just stretch out. Let's just pause here. Stretch out through the arms. They might be a little higher than the shoulders. Press your feet down and out into the floor. Lift your belly up. Take a nice deep breath. Let's inhale. And then you could slowly bring your left hand to the chair. And then I'm going to press down into my feet. I'm going to let go of the chair. I'm going to come up. And now I'm going to take my right hand to the chair. And then I'm pushing down and out into my feet. I'm going to come up. And I'm going to take my left hand to the chair again. And then pushing down into the feet, coming up. Taking the right hand to the chair. And then pressing down into the feet, coming up. And left hand to the chair. Pressing down and up. And right hand to the chair, right? So I'm pushing down in my feet in order to get up. I'm going to bring both hands to the chair. And with my legs wide, I could kind of shake my hips a little side to side. I could fold maybe a little bit more and bring my head down. Take another breath. And then slowly come back up onto your hands. You could bring your feet narrower while you're still holding the seat and then come all the way up. Good. So now I want to actually position the chair or my body, orient to the chair, so that I could put my left hand on the seat and I'm going to put my left foot on the seat. And I'd like to have my right foot back a little bit from the chair so that when I step, my left foot's on the seat, but I've got some room to come forward and back a little bit. And as I come forward, I want to feel like I'm still rooted in that right leg. And let's come forward and stay there and bring your right hand to your left knee and just gently twist to the left. Feel your left foot engage down into the chair, your right foot engages down into the floor. They sort of draw towards each other and we spiral up into a good tall position. And then we could stay in this little bit of a twist and maybe lift the left toes and lower the left toes a little bit, shifting the weight back, forward, back, forward. One more time. And then unwinding, I'm going to take my left foot to the floor. Now you can turn around, you don't have to move your chair, but I'm going to move mine so I can stay facing the camera. And now my right hand could be on the back of the seat and my right foot could actually be on the seat itself. And remember, I want to have a little bit of distance. Maybe my left foot is like a foot away from the chair and I could step my right foot onto the seat and I want to feel like I've got a good base and some room to move without my knee coming in front of the toes, right? So looking out for that right knee coming forward and back. Keeping both feet pressed down. And that right hand is just there to help us find any additional stability needed. One more. And then bending the right knee, take your left hand to the right knee. See if you can feel the right foot press into the floor, your left foot press into the floor. They draw towards each other. You spiral up a little bit taller. One more breath. And then let's keep the left hand where it is and see if we can do a little bit of that movement again. Maybe the right toes come off the chair a little. Last one. And then you can bend into the knee, unwind, and step your right foot off. I'm going to turn my chair again so that I can invite you to take a seat, and let's take it slowly. You could reach your arms forward, slowly coming down into your chair. Plant your feet, plant your seat, be in a nice tall posture, and gently nod the chin and roll down. Just stop when you need to stop. Press into the feet, feel your seat, and stack your spine one vertebrae at a time. Let's do that again. Nod the chin, rolling down, sort of looking into my belly button. And then press into the feet, into the seat, and coming back up. One more time. Nod the chin, down the throat, drop your chest down into your belly, and look at your belly button, and slowly come up. So now we're going to do a little bit more rotating in our seat. If you had something to bring between your knees, like a pillow, could be very helpful. I happen to have one. So I'm just going to grab it. And the idea is that I'm just going to bring my legs a little bit narrower and potentially stabilize my lower back so that I can emphasize a smaller range of movement through the rib cage. So taking a nice deep breath here, letting it out. We'll inhale. And as you exhale, let's take your Yeah, we'll take your, actually, I'm sorry, you'll take your right hand over to your left leg first. And then maybe that left hand will just slide to the back of your hip. Maybe it will reach to the back of your chair. And I want you to feel where your feet press down and out into the earth, and where you spiral nice and tall, and just take another breath. And then you can unwind. And we'll try it the other way. So now we'll take the left hand to the right knee. We'll reach the right hand. You can just come to the back of the hip or to the seat. And then pressing down and out into the feet, we rise up. Stay for the inhale. And then exhale to unwind. And let's try it again. Bringing the right hand to your thigh. And you could choose to hitchhike your left thumb back this time. Maybe this right hand sort of encourages the right ribs to come forward. And then exhale, unwind. And we'll take the left hand to the right. You could just bring your right hand back wherever it's comfortable. You could try hitchhiking the thumb back and encouraging the left ribs to come forward. Inhale. And then unwind. Let's take the pillow out. Take a nice deep breath in. And nod your chin one more time, rounding down.
And just notice if it feels any different. Press into the feet, into the seat,
and come back up. Good. Let's see if we can bring our hands to the shoulders, right? And I'm just gonna allow my elbows to do some circling. And really, I'm trying to encourage the movement through my shoulder blades, so having my hands on my shoulders kind of helps. And let's go both directions. Moving my chicken wings, moving my arms, moving my shoulders. Maybe one more. If you want to switch directions again, that's fine. And then release the arms. Let's take your left leg out straight. My left heel is on the ground. And we'll take that right hand across. And either you can hitchhike your left thumb back or reach for the back of the chair. And feel like you're drawing your left heel and your right heel towards each other, spiraling up. Inhale. And then slowly unwind. Bending into that left leg. Let's switch sides. So now I'm going to straighten my right leg out. My left hand crosses. My right thumb can hitchhike back. Taking a breath. And then unwinding. Bending the knee. We'll do it again to either side. Taking the left leg forward. Twisting to the left. And then unwinding. And now taking that right leg forward again. I'm pressing into my feet. I'm starting to stay taller and taller as my feet draw towards each other. And then I invite the twist to spiral me upright. And then returning. Good. Pressing down into your feet. Now I'm going to invite you to lean back a little bit as you need to so that we can pick that right leg up. And see if you can straighten your right leg. I'm sorry, this would be your left leg. If I am your mirror, right? If we are mirror images of each other. And let's straighten it, see if you can hold it, 5 ankle circles. Other way. And then release it. Rise up nice and tall. Maybe we lean back just a little bit to get that left leg up. And then you can bend it again. And we'll do it again. I'm trying to keep equal weight across my hips, so I'm not leaning to the side to get the leg up, right? We're still very vertical. And let's pick it up. Let's see if we can hold it there. 5 ankle circles in one direction. And 5 in the other direction. And then you can release the leg. Good. Let's reach the arms forward. I'm going to twist to the left. And I'm going to do 5 wrist circles as I kind of reach my arms out. And inhale, reach through the fingers. And then exhale. And let's go the other way and do 5 wrist circles. I should go the other direction. And inhale, reach through the fingers. And unwind. Take a nice deep breath. And let it out. Take an inhale and hold it. Move your shoulders gently. Let it out. Let's do it again. Inhale, hold it. Move your shoulders a little bit more vigorously. Let it out. Keeping your jaw parallel to the floor, gently look across the horizon. One more. And bringing the gaze forward. Find your feet, press down. Start to come forward, upward. Start to move, start to shake a little bit. Good. See if you can do a little bit of movement. Let's see, what would be a fun one to do here? Let's do just a little bit of a side-to-side swing, right? I sort of feel like I'm about to do the electric. Awesome. Now if I step and I'm kind of lifting one leg up, I could emphasize one side at a time. Let's see if we can lift that right leg and just hold it for a moment. Maybe we tap and put the hand on the tummy so that we're remembering to stay up. And then we can kind of switch sides. So now I'm going to lift my left leg. I'm kind of tapping my right foot towards my left foot. My arms are just swinging. I'm just trying to pick up my left leg. And shifting the weight to the right foot. We'll hold it and we'll just do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You can put your hand on your tummy, be tall. 2, 1, and come back to center. Maybe we kick the legs out in front. And hopefully we can kind of just allow ourselves to enjoy the rest of our day, right? We've got everything kind of turned on, ready to go, and ready to move around, ready to walk a little bit more. Give yourself 10 more minutes of just walking around the room, and then join me for the next video. Thank you.